Deep in the remote wilds of Arunachal Pradesh, India, where dense forests meet misty mountains, lies the isolated village of Chowkham. It is a land of thick jungles, endless rivers, and an uneasy peace with nature. The people of Chowkham were no strangers to the wild. They had lived alongside elephants, leopards, and tigers for generations. But in 1978, something changed. Something ancient and terrible stirred in the shadow. A new kind of terror emerged from the forests. Not hidden, not shy, but hunting boldly, without fear. The villagers would soon face a nightmare. Tigers that had turned from hunters of deer and boar to hunters of men.
The first victim was a woodcutter working alone near the edge of the forest. When his friends found him, there was almost nothing left, only blood, scattered tools, and deep, unmistakable paw prints circling the scene. At first, the village was stunned. Tigers were respected, even feared, but rarely did they attack humans without cause. Soon, more deaths followed. Men disappeared while gathering firewood. Farmers tending fields vanished without a sound. Sometimes only a scream was heard, cut short by the growl of death. The pattern was clear. The tigers were hunting humans, not out of defense, but out of hunger.
Terror gripped Chowkham. People refused to leave their huts. Markets stood empty, fields went untended. The forests, once a source of life and livelihood, became places of death. The attacks became bolder, in broad daylight, close to homes, with chilling precision. The Tigers of Chowkham had lost their fear of man, and the villagers, trapped between starvation and slaughter, could do little but pray for deliverance.
Word of the attacks spread beyond the village. Authorities dispatched hunters, trackers, and soldiers, but Chowkham's dense, misty jungles were a perfect fortress for the tigers. Thick undergrowth, endless rivers, and a labyrinth of trails made pursuit almost impossible. The tigers knew the land better than any man, and they used it with deadly cunning. Each hunt ended with fresh tracks and fresh blood. Each failed mission deepened the villagers' despair.
After months of terror, the government brought in elite trackers, men who specialized in bringing down man-eaters. Armed with rifles and knowledge of tiger behavior, they laid traps, staked out carcasses, and tracked the predators with relentless patience. One by one, the man-eating tigers were located and killed. The largest was said to be an enormous male, so scarred by old battles that his hide looked like ancient leather. He had learned to fear nothing and had become death incarnate for those who dared walk the forests of Chowkham. By the time the last tiger fell, the village had been changed forever. More than 50 people were believed to have been killed during the Reign of Terror, one of the deadliest tiger attacks in modern Indian history.
Today, the jungles of Chowkham are quieter. The stories of the man-eaters have faded into legend. But the memory remains of the winter when the jungle struck back, when the line between hunter and hunted was shattered. Some say the tigers turned to man because their prey had vanished, hunted to near extinction by humans. Others believe it was drought, famine, or simple desperation. But whatever the reason, one truth remains: when nature is cornered and broken, it can become more dangerous than ever imagined. In Chowkham, the people learned that the tiger is not just a symbol of strength. It is a reminder that survival is never guaranteed. Not for the hunted, and not even for the hunter.